Good morning, Vechain family. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video. Guys, if you have not yet, I'm going to need you to punch that subscribe button and tap that notification bell so you never miss a Satoshi Boomin video or a Vechain video. Guys, we got a great show for you today. Let's get right into it. As we look at the one-day chart here, looks like we are up 2.4% on the 24-hour. On the 7-day, we are up almost 80%. Absolutely insane. On the 14-day, we're up almost 70% as well. So looks like yeah, the pump has seemed to slow down just a little bit. Now I'm not complaining. We had a monstrous day yesterday. It was pretty amazing. Or 2 days ago, it went up almost 50% 2 days ago. Super insane and wild. This is why I love crypto. You do not get these gains in the stock market. I mean, it's just amazing. Some coins are pumping extremely high as well, like Chainlink. Chainlink reached a new all-time high yesterday. It was absolutely insane. So, great times indeed for all of our portfolios. I hope you are having a wonderful, beautiful Tuesday. It's nice and warm here. And I hope that this extends to each and every one of you. Shout out to subscriber gang. I've got my warm tea and honey here, so I'm ready to go. Let's get into the first story. Not So Average Joe on Twitter. If you have not followed this man, I'm going to come over and digitally slap you. Just kidding. I love y'all. Welcome to the V fam. Alright, now this woman here is an extremely important woman. She is the Director of Business and Development, and 14 hours ago she tweeted, "I am a recent addition to the V fam. Sure am happy to be here." That is, yeah, huge. I mean, the Director of Business Development, a large company and such an influential company, is definitely bullish news for Vechain. You know, so give her a follow, give Not So Average Joe a follow. This is bullish news. She's excited about Vechain, and you know, if Binance Director of Business Development is extremely excited about Vechain, then yeah, you can imagine what we're all feeling on the inside. So this is great news. You can check this article out on Binance.us. If you're not giving them a follow, I would. And yeah, let's go ahead and give her a follow as well. Shout out to Arena Shah for being a part of the Vechain family, and we welcome you. And yeah, nowhere to go but up from here. So that's bullish news. Moving on. Again, from Not So Average Joe. I mean, this guy here, bro, like, I have to credit him with my whole show sometimes, because the dude posts fire daily. Top volume on Binance US. Chain is the top volume on Binance US. This is bullish news, obviously. Vechain is currently leading in terms of volume on Binance.us, even above Bitcoin. A listing on Coinbase will cause a spike in demand and interest for Vechain, and this will be beneficial for both Binance US and Coinbase. Yes, and if we take a look at the chart here, Vechain is the top volume today. Now, obviously, this was probably due to the pump, you know. Typically, Bitcoin is at the top there. Bitcoin and Tether are at the top of the trading volumes, but it's nice to see Vechain getting some love. That's why, you know, I always say, you know, this is only a 3-year-old company. And not only is it only a 3-year-old company, it's a 3-year-old company that's going to be doing a keynote for the Artificial Intelligence Conference. So they're putting a tremendous amount of trust and faith into Vechain. Vechain has all the great fundamentals that you can ask for. And not only that, they're hitting a very specific and profitable pain point for businesses, and that's supply chain. So even though we may have a small retracement, I don't know. I can't really see into the future. We may have a small retracement, but this is still bullish, and the future is still bullish for Vechain as well. So next up, guys, Vechain, one of the world's largest steel firms adopts Vechain on their MyCare solution. MyCare, if you don't know, that is a DNV GL. So DNV GL is a partner of Vechain, and Vechain created MyCare for DNV GL. And basically, MyCare is a traceability solution that tracks safety procedures and safety concerns as it deals with 19 and the coronavirus. So MyCare application is to be used in the ArcelorMittal Mittal's UK Mayfair office. Wow, that was really hard to say. And the application will help the companies manage its infection risk. DNVGL says the UK Mayfair's office has successfully achieved positive readiness assessment against MyCare's methodology. The Luxembourg headquartered steel manufacturing company has nothing less than 19,000 employees and 60 countries. So this is important because companies in the future are going to want to be safe, and they're going to want to keep their employees safe when it comes to pandemics and other readiness infections, or any type of pandemics that might happen. There are certain guidelines that need to be followed and certain things that need to be traced. This is going to be more and more important as the times go on, because companies are not going to want to have to deal with this again. I mean, they're just losing way too much money. Too much headache. Companies are getting sued for not having PPEs and adequate safety procedures. So this is going to be in high demand, and we see it right now. I mean, almost 200,000 employees across 60 countries is not nothing to sneeze at. They're adopting Vechain. They're adopting DNVGL. They're getting on board with blockchain technology, another large company. So again, this is just more confirmation for me that adoption is headed in the right direction. Mid-June 2020, DNVGL, this is a little bit more about MyCare, announced the launch of MyCare, a hospital standard Vechain-based infection risk management app to help companies worldwide mitigate, manage, and assess the COVID-19 risk. Now, this is not just for COVID. Once COVID goes away, there are going to be more pandemics. There's still a Ebola pandemic in Africa that has not been addressed. And there are concerns that there is another pandemic coming out of China called G4, and that's another swine flu pandemic. So, this MyCare solution is going to be around for as long as humans get sick. So this is a long-term solution as well. Again, shout out to Vechain, shout out to the companies that are actually hopping on board and seeing the future. Okay, we did a story a couple of weeks ago that 50% of warehouse managers have no intention or have not researched blockchain technology for their supply chain industries. 50%. And you know what? 50% of those warehouse managers are going to be out of business in the next 10 years. They're going to be on the breadline saying, I don't know what happened. My job got outsourced. They moved the steel mill to India because it was cheaper. They moved the warehouse to Cambodia somewhere because you failed to innovate. My story is aimed at tracking the product cycle. Oh, sorry. Let's back up. The worthwhile idea by DNVGL is based on Vechain's blockchain technology. The idea is to be majorly supported by the Vechain toolchain blockchain as a service platform. On its launch, Viking Line, a publicly traded company with a yearly revenue of over 500 million euros, was the first to adopt the innovation. Now, Mittal is joining the train of firms adopting DNVGL's MyCare. Approximately 110,000 customers has DNVGL, becoming one of the largest assurance companies in the world. All right, so this is just more bullish news. Shout out to Matal. I'm sure somebody in the comments is going to correct my pronunciation of that word. And if you can, that would be great because, my pronunciation of words and numbers are flawed. But that's okay. We're bringing out this Vechain news daily no matter what. That's why you need to subscribe and hit that like button. Alright, this tweet here is from Oracle. Now, this here is just speculation, okay? I am speculating that the North American partner is going to be Pepsi. Now, why do I say that? Because this is just complete speculation, guys. This is just, I could be completely 100% wrong, and I probably am wrong. Because Sunny Lu did say it was a fast food chain. But the president and CEO of Walmart China, okay, led the company through multiple digital transformations in its 3 years, working with JD, Tencent, and other partners. Vechain. Now, Vechain's been working with all of those partners. They've been working with Tencent. They've been working with JD. Now, the cool part about this is that guy, the president and CEO of Walmart China, is now the president and CEO of PepsiCo APAC. Now, who is also working with APAC? Vechain, bro. Vechain, VFam. Now, again, this might be over-adulterated hype and just speculation and, connecting dots that maybe should not be connected, but, it's fun to speculate a little bit, and I don't have to tell you how bullish this would be if this the CEO of PepsiCo APAC adopted a traceability solution for PepsiCo products. Let's take a look at the article here. PepsiCo appoints Wern Yuan Tan as Chief Executive Officer of Asia Pacific, Australia, New Zealand, and China business. He Ram Kisharan to Krishnan to transition fully into a role as Global Chief and Commercial Officer. Okay, so we have here PepsiCo announced that Tan has been appointed to the Chief CEO of Asia Pacific, Australia, New Zealand, APAC, overseeing all of PepsiCo operations in that region. Mr. Tan, who will begin his new role on June 15th, 2020, so this already happened, will be based in Singapore and will report to PepsiCo CEO Ramon Laguarta. Now, this has happened a month ago, so this is still relatively new. He's still probably getting his feet wet. He knows Vechain. All of us at PepsiCo are delighted to welcome Yuan as our new CEO at this time of unprecedented change and opportunity. Yuan has driven transformative innovation and results at every step of his career and brings deep experience with customers in this diverse region through positions in retail, food service, and consulting. His leadership will be instrumental as we look to accelerate growth by leveraging our scale and creating more localized solutions in these important markets. So, prior to PepsiCo, Tan served as president and CEO of Walmart China, where he led a team of 100,000 associates responsible for over $10 billion in annual revenues across Walmart, Sam's Club, and e-commerce businesses. During his tenure, he led Walmart China through a transformation to become an industry pioneer in omni-channel innovation and retail digitization. Prior to joining Walmart in 2017, Tan served as a managing director for McDonald's Taiwan, where he gained valuable experience in the food service sector. Earlier in his career, he was a principal at Boston Consulting Group, where he advised retail customers on growth strategy, innovation, and turnarounds. Tan began his career in the Singapore government. Alright, so there's a little bit about his background there. And, he specializes in retail digitization, innovation, improvement, and technology. So he had to sign off on the Vechain toolchain. He had to sign off on the traceability of not only Walmart China, but also Sam's Club. So it's something to think about. Is this in the back of his mind? does PepsiCo have a traceability problem? I'm sure they lose, product. I'm sure they, lose millions, if not billions of dollars to untraced products. So why not? Why not integrate Vechain or any other solution to PepsiCo? As we can see to the left here, they have lots of traces, like Tropicana. Imagine Vechain tracing Tropicana oranges for orange juice. That would be insane. Now again, this is just speculation, guys. There's no confirmation that Vechain is working with PepsiCo. So this is just for fun. Hopefully we could see something like this materialize. Mr. Tan knows about Vechain. He has implemented Vechain, and Sunny Lu says that that Walmart China is very happy with the Vechain implementation. 3 weeks. 3 weeks they were able to implement a tracing solution in the Walmart of China. So Mr. Tan knows that. And hopefully we could see some of these solutions brought on over to PepsiCo. So this was just a little fun speculation here, but who knows nowadays, man. This crypto market is super insane, and we still have yet to they still have yet to release a major partner. I mean, Bayer's freaking amazing, but they still have a few more announcements up their sleeve, I believe. And I don't know if there's a summit. They're probably but I'll find that out. Alright, guys, 1,401 days, 22 hours, 21 minutes, and 40 seconds to the next Bitcoin block halving. It's been an amazing ride, guys. I mean, I just love seeing 50% gains in a day. Like, nothing beats that. Well, maybe 100% gains in a day, or maybe like a huge, super awesome bull run. Maybe. But we have to get through this Rona stuff first, I believe, before we can think about bull run. But yeah, the markets are looking pretty decent today. Let's take a look at them. Shout out to affiliate gang. Shout out to Patreon gang. Shout out to subscriber gang. Taking a look at the markets here, Bitcoin actually moved a little bit. Still at 9.2. Still seems to be stuck. Ethereum not really doing much either. But Bitcoin SV, guys. Bitcoin SV pumped like 10% yesterday for some reason. I just wanted everyone to know that. Okay. We got literal scam coin here that people still buy. Yeah. Cardano's pumping, so that's great. Almost at 11 cents. That's what we like to see. Don't know why Litecoin's still in the top 10. Vechain still hovering around that 20 mark. Looks like we hit a shelf here. Hopefully we can break off that small shelf there. Let's take a look at any major pumping coins. Dogecoin is pumping for some reason. Not much to say about that. Elrond continuing its pump. Cardano is good. Theta is still pumping. That's great for Theta holders. And Icon. Yay, just picked up some Icon on the low not too long ago. I like seeing that number go up. Take a look at any dumps. Numeraire is kind of dumping. Bitcoin Diamond is dumping. I don't know why it was pumping to begin with, but hey, that's just the nature of the market. KuCoin shares. Synthetics Network, yada yada, boring, snore. Alright guys, I'm gonna stop blabbing here. Thank you so much for rolling with me. Don't let your memes be dreams, and I will talk to you tomorrow.